The people of Japan believe that everyone has an Ikigai, a reason to jump out of bed each morning. Having a clearly defined Ikigai brings satisfaction, happiness, and meaning to our lives.
64,000 is the median number of words per book. Average person reads about 200 words per minute. Simple math will tell us that is one book in 320 minutes. To accomplish this in 7 days, numbers say you would have to read for 45 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button, like, comment, and share. Enjoy.
Welcome to the Book of the Week series. Every week as I read another amazing title, I share it with the world. My name is Igor S.F. Walker, and today we look at Ikigai, the Japanese secret to a long and a happy life, by Héctor García and Francesc Miralles. So how about you slow down and relax? Reduce all that noise for just a bit. Make that choice and decide to listen. In this video, we look at a book that is to help you find your purpose, to share insights from Japanese philosophy on the lasting health of body, mind, and spirit. Stick around till the end. I will share with you some tools I do have and use that will help you tremendously in this game of life. Discover a way to find out what actually motivates you, what innate human need is driving all of your decisions and your behavior. I will share some tools to improve your self-awareness, your social awareness, your self-management, and relationship management. Ikigai is written combining Japanese signs, which means life, with signs which mean to be worthwhile. It can also be broken down into characters that means armor. Number 1, to be the first to head into battle, taking initiative as a leader, and the ones which mean beautiful or elegant. Ikigai. According to scientists who have studied the 5 blue zones, the key to longevity: diet, exercise, finding a purpose in life, an Ikigai, and forming strong social ties. That is, having a broad circle of friends and good family relations. See, a study conducted by Frankl in his Vienna clinic found that among both parties, patients and personnel, around 80% believed that human beings need a reason for living, and around 60% felt that they had someone or something in their lives worth dying for. Frankl himself would live and die by his principles and ideas. His experience as a prisoner at Auschwitz showed him that everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. He who has a way to live for can bear with almost any how. He who has a why. It is much more important to have a compass pointing to a clear objective than to actually have a map. Now, what do Japanese artisans, engineers, Zen philosophy, and Japanese cuisine have in common? Simplicity and attention to detail. And it's not a lazy simplicity, but a sophisticated one that actually searches out new frontiers, always taking the object, the body and the mind, or the cuisine, to the next level, according to one's Ikigai. When someone, whether an artist, an engineer, or a chef, sets out to create something, his or her responsibility is to use nature to give life, while expecting that nature in every moment during this process. The artisan becomes one with the object and flows with it. An iron worker would say that metal has a life of its own, just as someone making ceramics would say that the clay does. The Japanese are skilled in bringing nature and technology together. Not a man versus nature, but rather a union of the two. One of the most common mistakes amongst people starting to meditate is actually worrying about doing it right, achieving absolute mental silence, or reaching nirvana. See, the most important thing is to focus on the journey, since the mind is a constant swirl of thoughts, ideas, emotions. Slowing down the centrifuge, even for just a few seconds, can help us feel more rested and actually leave us with a sense of clarity. In fact, one of the things we learn in the practice of meditation is not to worry about anything that flies across our mental screen. Rituals give us clear rules and clear objectives, which actually help us enter a state of flow. When we do have a big goal in front of us, we might feel lost or overwhelmed by it. Rituals help us by giving us the process and the sub-steps on the path to achieving a goal. When confronted with a big goal, try to break it down into smaller parts and then attack each part one by one. Focus on enjoying your daily rituals. Use them as tools to enter a state of flow. Do not worry about the outcome. It will actually come naturally. Happiness is in the doing, not in the result. As a rule of thumb, remind yourselves rituals over goals. See, the happiest people are not the ones that achieve the most, but are the ones that spend more time than others in a state of flow. So you should have a better idea of which activities in your life do make you enter flow. Write all of them down on a piece of paper. Then ask yourself these questions. What do the activities that drive you to flow have in common? Why do these activities drive you to flow? For example, are all the activities you most like doing ones that you actually practice alone? Or is it with other people? Do you flow more when you do things that require you to move your body, or just when you think? See, in the answers to these questions, you might actually find the underlying Ikigai that drives your life. Now, if you do not, keep searching by going deeper into what you like, by spending more of your time in the activities that actually make you flow. See, flow is mysterious. It is like a muscle. The more you train it, the more you will flow, and the closer you will be to your Ikigai. Have this power. Art in all its forms, it's an Ikigai that can bring happiness, that can bring purpose to our days. Enjoying or creating beauty is free and something all human beings have access to. If you do want to stay busy, even when there's no need to work, well, there has to be an Ikigai on your horizon, a purpose that guides you throughout your life and pushes you to make things of beauty and utility for the community and for yourself. The one thing that everyone with a clearly defined Ikigai has in common is that they pursue their passion no matter what. They never give up. Even when the cards seem stacked against them, or they face one hurdle after another. We're talking about resilience, a concept that has become influential amongst psychologists. But resilience isn't just the ability to persevere. Actually go beyond resilience to cultivate anti-fragility. Sooner or later, we all have to face difficult moments. And the way we do this can make a huge difference, proper training for our mind, for our body, for our emotional resilience is essential for confronting life's ups and downs. Resilient people, they know how to stay focused on their objectives, on actually what matters, without giving into discouragement. Their flexibility is the source of their strength. They know how to adapt to change, how to adapt to reversals of fortunes. They can concentrate on the things they can control, and they do not worry about those that they actually cannot. Worrying about things that are beyond our control accomplishes absolutely nothing. You should have a clear sense of what you can change and what you cannot, which in turn will allow you to resist giving in to the negative emotions. In the words of Epictetus, it is not what happens to you, but how you react that matters. We should never forget that everything we have and all the people we love will disappear at some point. This is something we should keep in mind. But without giving into pessimism, being aware of the impermanence of things does not have to make us sad. It should actually help us love the present moment and those who surround us. All things human are short-lived and perishable, Seneca tells us. Wabi-sabi is a Japanese concept that shows us the beauty of the fleeting, changeable, and imperfect nature of the world around us. Instead of searching for beauty in perfection, we should look for it in things that are flawed, that are incomplete. Ichigo-ichi-e, another useful Japanese concept, which could be translated as this moment exists only now and will not come again. See, right now you might be thinking, I don't need more than one salary. I'm more than happy with the friends I've always had. Why should I add anything new? It might seem like a complete waste of time to add variations to our lives because extraordinary things do not ordinarily happen. So we slip into a comfort zone. But the unexpected always happens. Sooner or later. The unexpected. Our Ikigai is different for all of us. But one thing we do have in common is that we are all searching for meaning. When we do spend our days feeling connected to what is meaningful to us, we actually live more fully. When we lose this connection, well, we feel despair. Our intuition and our curiosity are very powerful internal compasses to help us connect with our Ikigai. So follow those things you enjoy. Get away from or change those that you actually dislike. Be led by your curiosity. Keep busy by doing things that fill you with meaning and with happiness. Life is not a problem to be solved. Remember to have something that keeps you busy doing what you love while being surrounded by people who actually love you. Number 1, stay active. Do not retire. Number 2, take it slow. Number 3, do not fill your stomach. Number 4, surround yourself with good friends. Number 5, get in shape for your next birthday. Number 6, smile. Number 7, reconnect with nature. Number 8, give thanks. Number 9, live in the moment. And number 10, follow your Ikigai. And There you have it. Ikigai. Please do help out. It is easy. Simply like this video so more people can enjoy it. Share it too and spread the word. Do leave a comment and share your thoughts. Start a conversation. Subscribe to my channel and then stay up to date. And the link to this book is in the description below. Buy it, read, never stop learning, especially learning about yourself and about nature. So gift yourself by taking the free human needs test on my website and find out what actually motivates you. What innate human need is driving all of your decisions and all of your behavior. And if you are ready to improve your self-awareness, your social awareness, your self-management, and your relationship management even further, do check out my Master of Life Awareness program. The links are in the description below. Thank you. Love and respect.